What's up everyone, I'm here in my new apartment and today I'm reviewing the Garfield movie on a Monday because Garfield loves Mondays, right? Now the question is, was this movie as fun and exciting as a Friday or lazy and boring as a Monday? Well, it's kind of like a Wednesday.
And now for our feature presentation.
The Garfield movie is a reimagining of the iconic cat story. After Garfield's unexpected reunion with his long-lost father Vic, he and his canine friend Odie are forced from their perfectly pampered lives to join Vic on a risky heist. I just want to go ahead and point out how amazing the marketing for this movie has been. Every day I see this cat, every single damn day this orange cat is on my Instagram. A new movie poster of him has come out or more. This Mad Max one actually goes hard though. This is how you market a movie, Disney, take notes. It's just sad that this movie was heavily marketed and it didn't turn out that good.
For 6 months, I only spoke in meows. It wasn't until later that I found out that Garfield can talk, and that, it would have been cool to know.
Chris Pratt is the voice of Garfield, and I definitely see people's complaints with this, especially compared to when he voiced Mario. However, I'm one of the people who actually enjoy Chris Pratt's performance as Mario. He got a ton of leverage out of playing Mario because Mario only does sound effects and wahoos in the game. His regular voice slipped through a lot, but he pushed a Brooklyn accent, and it was solid. Now, Garfield is a whole different story. Yeah, no shit. Garfield has been voiced by various people, but the thing that everyone has done until Chris Pratt is they sounded bored. Garfield is lazy, apathetic, and an asshole. His voice sounded bored, and his dry delivery helps sell his personality even more. He's just a lovable jerk. Call me crazy, but I think bringing Bill Murray back for this would have been better for this film. Chris Pratt isn't awful in the voice acting, but he misses the mark more often than not. Whenever he says something in that dry tone, it's hilarious.
You ever jumped a train?
I've never jumped.
But moments like this are very rare in this movie. Even moments when he addresses the audience is hilarious because Garfield usually breaks the fourth wall. Chris Pratt doesn't ruin the movie, it's watchable, but I really wish he had tried to match the energy of Garfield's non-caring spirit. I mean, Garfield is so non-caring that he will literally eat drywall. However, one thing this movie nails is the character animation. It is brilliant. There are so many moments in this film where characters will do a pose that feels like it's stripped right from the comic. When Garfield screams, he poses the same way as the comic strip. It's moments like this that truly makes me appreciate the animation and the framework that makes us feel like you're reading the comic. Like, damn, I really love this aspect of this movie. You could tell passion was really put into animation, and that's something that really matters here. Samuel L. Jackson plays Vic, Garfield's father, who allegedly abandoned him. Honestly, he's a good original character, but the most interesting aspect of him is the relationship he has with Garfield. They bicker a lot in the movie, and it's not really that clever, and their arguments feel unnecessary, but I do commend the movie for having him explain why he left in the second act rather than the third. But the biggest downfall of this film is in fact the second act. In most movies, the second act is the longest part of a film. This movie is a heist film, which sounds intriguing, but is bogged down by unfunny bickering between Vic and Garfield, a yak who's bland, and overall a heist that feels so uninspired. Odie is cute though throughout the entire film. He's played by the guy who did Perrito in Puss in Boots, and now he's playing this iconic dog, so that's always a win. I saw this in a crowded theater with tons of kids, and no one really laughed at any of the jokes except for a few times. I honestly thought I was just being an asshole, but no, the movie isn't really all that funny, except for some clever slapstick visuals. This is definitely a movie that uses product placement for many jokes, but unlike Shrek 2, it's not cleverly built up. Happy 20th anniversary to that movie, by the way. The Garfield movie made me happy with its inspired character animation, and the first and third acts are fun and very sweet, but so much of that middle act feels bland and lazy like the cat himself. Alright Sony, you had your fun, but can we please get beyond the Spider-Verse now, please?